shoulder. Hey, let your shoulder. Just let your shoulder. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your shoulder. Hey, let your shoulder. Just let your shoulder. Hey, let me see you bounce right to left and let your shoulder.
We are in the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting. Today's action live. Glad to have you with us. For more NBA action, I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Robinson, and the layup is good.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Kicks it out to Grant. Three-pointer. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Clean long-range shooting from Grant. His team counts on him to deliver that shot.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Hart. Robinson with the block. Brunson scanning the floor. Randle outside. On deep. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Lillard outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Lillard. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument. And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Now Lillard, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Nurkic. 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer.
Assertive play by Nurkic, going right into his shot basically the moment he has the ball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for Portland. They lead by 4. Simons surveying the D. Fournier pulls it down. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Fires for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Lillard. Grant gets a wide open look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 6.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Fournier for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He said the primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Simons.
The strong take from Anthony Simons right there, earning the foul in the process.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
To the wing right side. Fournier gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 6.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Brunson. For 3, Fournier misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it out to Grant. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Knicks trailed by 5. Fournier in the corner. And the Knicks miss again. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Here's Barrett, following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Right side, Fournier. Barrett, wide open, he fires. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Inside, here's Eubanks. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Randall. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
The rugged nature of Randall's game, just daring defenders to foul him.
That free throw missing. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now, here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 9-point game. .40 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Rose. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Randle as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is what you get from Randle now. Enough floor spacing to widen the driving lanes.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Winslow. Missed inside. Taken away.
Love the hustle there defensively. Randle staying active and alert.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
And here's Sharp. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Here's Nurkic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
One of the strongest players in the league. Nurkic is a force in the painted area on both ends of the floor.
Barrett for three. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
Now here's Rose. In the corner, Barrett with it. Here's Hartenstein.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Lillard scanning the floor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
Rose with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Count that one.
Gotta do more than that to stop Lillard. Superb job brushing off the physical defense.
Outside Fournier. Back to Rose. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
He came into this league as a defensive specialist. Now Jerami Grant is becoming an offensive powerhouse.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
6 to shoot. Here's Simons. Toppin pulls it in. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Quickly. Back to Brunson. New York moving it around. Back to Quickly. From down in the low post, it goes. Quickly's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Lillard. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Pass to Quickly. Back to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. And the wide-open shot from Reddish. From outside, off the mark. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Back to Hart. Nurkic in the post. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic is all about physicality on the glass and making his presence felt.
Pass to Hartenstein. To the paint. Here's Quickly. To the right side. Here's Reddish. A three-pointer off the mark. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Portland leading by 10. Johnson attacking. Kicks it out to Grant. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And once Jerami gets going, he's automatic, making it look effortless right now.
And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:50 left to play in the first half. Here's Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And break in the era of positionless basketball. Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Pass to Simons. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Anthony Simons is a true bucket getter. Even when you foul him, he finds ways to score.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And Brunson, here we go. Hands it from downtown. Barrett's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Passed a little. Takes the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett. The Trailblazers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he's good on the second.
Drafted late in the first round, Little has shown very quickly that he can be a key player in any team's rotation.
Knicks trail by 14. Robinson on the wing. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Simons on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now Simons. After R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Got a piece of it.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Trailblazers leading by 12. To the wing on the left. Grant for 3. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Here's Barrett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And so he hits both. Knocked away. Stolen by Brunson. No good on the last second attempt there.
This is Winslow's bread and butter, providing lockdown defense against a variety of positions.
And the first half is now in the books. Portland out in front. They're up by 10. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Lillard left side. Pass to Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Grant's got 15 points.
That's a nice physical play by Grant, pushing through the contact to get to his finish.
Randall outside. Outside Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And Barrett slams it in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Barrett, no good. Trailblazers leading by 12. Lillard, right side. Pass to Hart. Left side, Grant. It's stolen by Barrett. Randall outside. Randall is doubled. Back to Brunson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Lillard outside. Grant with the ball. He's defended by Randall. Now here's Simons. Three-pointer, Lillard. Robinson pulls it in. Randall right side. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Right side Robinson. Over in the corner, Randall. Shot clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
3 points.
Randall's got 7 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Nurkic. And it's Grant in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Grant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Back to Randall. And again, New York with the triple.
We talk about Randall's ability to score in a variety of ways. That time in a catch-and-shoot situation.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 9 points. Randall outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
For 3.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 8. No good from Grant. Knicks trail by 6. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions.
Let's hear it again for your Blazers youth dance team.
Johnson with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Hart. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Reddish. And Brown over to help. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Because of this great combination now where he can attack the rim and stretch the floor, Randall has many more big nights.
Now, here's Johnson. To the middle. It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for New York. Out to the right wing. Back to Fournier. From past the arc. hits the three-point bomb.
Evan Fournier.
Now it's just a three-point Trailblazer lead.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he can't get the first one. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Timeout. Knicks. Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers answer.
New York calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Time to go live for your Blazers answer.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Hartenstein. Up top, Randall. He's got 15. Clock is at 3. Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Johnson surveying the floor. To the left side wing. Here's Walker. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
New York moving the ball around. Pass to Fournier. New York needs to get off a shot. For the lead. Randall no good. And Walker's got the ball here for Portland. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Sharp. Shakes him. Can't get the layup. Outside Rose. Here's Randall. Down low. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Trailblazers lead by 1. And time to step. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. New York trailing. Now Brunson. Back to Barrett. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Assist goes to
11 points for R.J. Barrett.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Grant outside. Barrett brings the double team. Here's Sharp. 2 points. That one goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazers.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Barrett. Clock at 6. For 3, Fournier connects from three-point range. Fournier's got the lead up to 2 now for New York. Now, here's Lillard. And he lays it straight in.
And Lillard has a shoot-first mentality. Once he gets positioning inside, he looks to score.
Fournier in the corner. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Robinson. Nurkic with the block. Lillard outside. A 3. It's rebounded by New York. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Fournier in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fournier's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for New York.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Here's Simons. And the shot goes in.
You see the commitment from Anthony, refusing to let the defense knock him off balance.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. There's a screen by Robinson. The 3. Brunson, good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And Barrett gets it to go. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Hart, wide open, he fires. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Pass to Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. For the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Grant surveying the D. And the dunk by Grant.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Barrett. Robinson left side. Fournier in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Fournier's got 12 points in just the second half.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And here is Toppin. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Hart. Barrett brings the double team. Nobody near Lillard. The Trailblazers rebound. Nurkic. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. .135 left in the fourth. In the corner, Barrett with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
3 points.
And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Fournier for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Knicks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Evan Fournier.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
For your Trailblazers.
That one misses.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
For 3, Barrett. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15. Simons with the ball, trying to get something going, and he lays it up and in.
Gotta be mindful of Anthony Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just screw
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Outside Mitchell. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Here's Brunson. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Pass to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Allen.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Mitchell with the ball. Over Fournier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A., but Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45. Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Fournier. Fires for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Cleveland. Randall, right side. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall. We can feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here's Garland. Oh, Robinson with a block. Randall outside. Open shot from Brunson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Garland with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Allen. Chalk up 2 there.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Randall. Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Garland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Allen. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall outside. Robinson on the wing. The three, Barrett. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. And the Cavaliers making a change here. The Cavs trailing. Here's Mitchell. Outside Love. Let's go with a three. He can't hit that time.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes. Brunson's got 6.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Knocked loose. Robinson with a steal. On the wing, Fournier. The three is up. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley down low. They need this. And the layup is good. Mobley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
Back to Robinson. Fournier for 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Here's Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him all.
On the wing, Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Here's Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. The Knicks rebound. For 3, Randall. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Cleveland calls timeout. Pass to Fournier. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Neto. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And another miss by Cleveland.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Shot is good by Barrett.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And, guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Going all the way to the rack.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
And as the first quarter wraps up, double-digit lead. It's the Knicks. They lead by 18. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks. Pass to Barrett. Back to Fournier. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
No good on the free throw. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
This Cavs squad is struggling. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Rose, following the score by Cleveland. On the wing, Fournier. Back to Rose. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 19. Pass to Allen. Blocked! The three, Barrett drills it from deep. Barrett's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Pass to Barrett. On the wing, Fournier. Outside Barrett. And here's Toppin from the arc. Nails it from 3.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Knicks lead 37-14.
And here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Launches it. Unable to get that one. And New York will come the other way.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. The reverse. And he takes it up and lays it in. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
It's Barrett on the wing. Toppin outside. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Allen. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Garland, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Toppin outside. Pass to Fournier. From deep, Rose. And they get it back. And here is Barrett. Lets it go from deep. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Toppin outside. Pass to Fournier. Outside Barrett. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. From deep, Rose. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
The 3, Barrett. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
45. Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Timeout, Cleveland. On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City answer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .121 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Neto. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Love. Here's Lopez. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Such a smooth pass. His basketball IQ allows him to see the floor so well and get it to open teammates.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
51 seconds left in the first half of this game. Back to Neto. Pass to Lopez. Over Robinson. No good off the glass. And the Knicks with the possession here. Here's Brunson. Here's Randall. And it's New York with another.
Why do lefty shots look so pretty? Like that one for Randall, man. I wish I shot it lefty.
1-2.
Now here's Lopez. Off the mark there with a 3. Now here's Brunson. Here's Reddish. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the New York Knicks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Garland. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's New York now. Pass to Quickly. Takes the three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now Mitchell. And he makes it.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 6. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Reddish. Pass to Randall. Now here's Brunson. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Quickly with a miss. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And he sinks the second. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
The kick out to Fournier. The three-pointer off the mark. Inside. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Here's Mobley into the lane. And Mobley throws it down.
I love seeing Mobley take initiative, creating himself on the attack with a thunderous finish.
Pass to Barrett. Now Robinson. Left side Fournier. Takes a three. And again, New York with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Allen. 7 points in the game. LeVert with the ball. Just 2 to shoot. A good look from Allen. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Allen's got 9.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Left side Barrett. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Pass to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Stolen by Mobley. Mitchell up top. Give him 8. Randall outside. Brunson with it. Pass to Robinson. Randall outside. The 3 ball. And the Knicks another 3.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Knicks lead.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
33. Cleveland. Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Neto. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Good work there as it goes.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow by every single time.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Outside Barrett. From downtown. That's off target. Now 6 for 10.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19, but still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Lopez. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks? And the Knicks making a change here. That's off as well, so he misses both. Outside Fournier. Randall outside. Here's Rose. Back to Fournier. Three-pointer. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. .55 seconds left to play in the third.
67.
Here's Neto. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Now here's Rose. Outside Barrett. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Fournier. Misses the 3. And here are the Cavaliers now. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Here's Randall. Out to Rose. Fires the 3. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Knicks out in front, just dominating this one. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Neto. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, you know, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, you know, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Clock at 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Toppin outside. They get the rebound. Now Fournier. He drops it from range. Fournier's got 9 points here in the second half.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Osman. Picked his pocket. Rose outside. Pass to Toppin. The kick out to Fournier. From deep three-point range. And again, New York with the triple. Here's Neto. Changes up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The Knicks making a switch here. He does not get the second one. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
On the wing quickly. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Wade. Here's Neto. Puts the move on. And it's good on the lay-in.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Toppin. This one for three. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Pass to Reddish. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And here they come. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Off target from the wing. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Quickly. Back to Rose. Quickly outside. Out to Rose. Here's the three. 5 on the clock. He buries it from 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Outside Reddish. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. With the drive. And Toppin pulls it down. New York with the ball. Quickly outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And there's a 3-second violation.
Cavaliers ball. Cavaliers substitution. Isaac Okoro.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Now Mitchell. For 3. That shot off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
On the wing quickly. Pass to Toppin.
2 minutes.
Out to Rose. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. Right side Fournier. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Now here's Garland. Okoro on the wing. Sinks the tray. Okoro's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
5 to shoot. Back to Brunson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here are the Cavaliers now. Garland with the ball. Picked up by Fournier. Pass to Okoro. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From deep, Mobley. It's rebounded by New York. Down low. Here's Barrett. The kick out to Fournier. To the inside. It's stolen by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Fournier with the bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Randall. Can't connect. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding...
Your daddy. You define, I get it times 2. You dey eye me, let me remind you. No, they try me, but to bury me, come my bury. Yeah, you got my attention now. What you gonna do? You the tension, but your legs are kung fu. Okay, cool it down, down. Me no fight it. It's not your fight.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. And so off the tip, it's New York. Outside, Robinson. Brunson scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Randall. Back to Fournier. Kept alive by New York. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Fournier for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brett, there's no doubt your athleticism was one of the key weapons you possessed. We're going to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Over in the corner, Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
3 points.
You can see the mechanics that Zion shoots the ball with. They are solid.
Pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. Out to Barrett. The 3. Good on the three-point shot.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
McCollum outside. And here is Ingram. Beyond the arc. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now here's Fournier. Pass to Robinson. Here's Brunson. Outside Fournier. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
New Orleans ball.
And the Pelicans with the possession. It seems like, Grant, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Here's McCollum. After R.J. Barrett's bucket. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Trains it from beyond the arc. Valanciunas has got 5.
A smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Pass to Fournier. Brunson with it. Barrett with the ball. Fires from deep. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Now McCollum. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Knicks trail by 4. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
Thanks, guys. He told me he wants his guys to get to the rim. He said we have to put our athleticism on display and have a little fun out there. Look for them to attack the front of the rim relentlessly, Kevin, and try to score in the paint. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Now here's McCollum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. Out to the right wing. From deep. Over Randall. Tries yet again. And Williamson with a nice bucket inside. Williamson's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Randall. It's Fournier on the wing. Over Jones. Out to Barrett. It's Barrett on the wing. No good on the three. Pelicans leading by 4. McCollum with the ball. Defended now by Fournier. And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Timeout, New Orleans. And make some noise for your next sitting answer. And once again, let's hear it for your next sitting answer.
1:52 left in the first. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Williamson missing. Knicks trail by 4. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
1:31 left in the first quarter. Pass to Hayes. Knicks with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Ingram outside. From downtown, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Over to the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. Fournier gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Out of hand on it. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Fournier. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now just a 2-point Pelican lead. Down low. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Randall outside. Back to Fournier. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Here comes your Knicks. Everyone. Get back for it.
Well, we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Here's Valanciunas. Misses in close. To the inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Here's Hartenstein. Fournier for 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Launches it. Fournier's shot is off. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
New Orleans making a switch here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Nance in the post. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance, even after getting hit.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
Good job by Nance, who uses the ball fake and tries to stay patient with that possession.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans, trailing by 4. Stolen by Rose. Quickly with it. He's picked up by Nance. To the right side. Right side Robinson. Cuts off the pass. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. A 3-ball. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And I think Valanciunas is Lithuanian for can't miss. I'll have to look that up.
Pass to Rose. Back to Quickly. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. Right side Robinson. Up and in on the layup.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height. He's got the length. And when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your next city dancer.
New Orleans making some changes here.
City dancer. Well, let me hear you once again.
Here's Alvarado. Mr. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now, here is Robinson. 4 on the clock. Here's Rose. Back to Robinson. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
New Orleans ball.
The Pelicans trail. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Reddish. They double him with Williamson. Back to Reddish. Here's Quickly. Misses the 3. Williamson left side. And Williamson throws it down.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
And it's Quickly in the corner. Pass to Rose. To the inside. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Williamson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assisted by.
And now a 3-point Pelican lead. Now Quickly. Back to Rose. Now here's Quickly. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. .29 seconds left in the second quarter. Mr. Williamson. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Robinson. And the basket by Alvarado.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Seconds left. Misses at the rim. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans on top. They lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's McCollum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In the corner, it's Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Basket counts. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be C.J. McCollum shooting. That's on Jalen Brunson. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And, you know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Pass to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. In the corner, it's Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Fournier. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Now Barrett following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Back to Barrett. Fournier in the corner. Outside for Randall. Pass to Barrett for the lead. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
I don't like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
Here's Jones. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Pass to Brunson. A three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now here's McCollum. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And C.J. McCollum just relied upon for the incredible leadership qualities he possesses, and that kind of respect comes right away when C.J. steps into the locker room.
Pelicans trail by 3. There's the screen. Spins. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
On offense, they've got a 12-2 run in progress. And here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now Brunson. Larry Nance missing from long range. Pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. With the drive. Lays it up off the glass. And it's an 8-point New York lead.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Graham surveying the floor. Oh, that's blocked. There's 1:26 left in the third. Brunson, no good.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Randall outside. Jacks up a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit. More of a facilitator.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Graham from outside. Good on the triple. Graham's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, Graham is going to come right back. He's the answer man.
Randall from outside. And it's Daniels with the rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Murphy. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Knicks leading by 11. Over in the corner, Randall. Hits it from three-point range. Randall's got 5 points so far.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randall.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
New York.
Here's Graham. 2 on the clock. And no good that time. And so it's New York sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Knicks lead by 14. Brunson with it. Pass to Robinson. Here's Fournier. Now Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And Evan Fournier good for 3. And the Knicks lead by 17.
We know Fournier has range, but man, is he feeling it now.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And Barrett gets it to go.
R.J. Barrett on the roll right now. Let's see if he continues to score or starts to set some guys up.
Pass to McCollum. Latrey. It's rebounded by New York. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's Fournier. He's covered by Ingram. Now here's Barrett. And Brunson has it in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to McCollum. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Back to Brunson. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by McCollum. Pelicans trail by 19. Jones, no one around him. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Now here's Brunson. Tries again. Right wing. Pass to Barrett. New York moving it around. No good with the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
For 3, Fournier. And they get it back. Puts up a 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
Now the shortest 3 is the corner 3, and Fournier making short work of that one.
And stolen by Fournier. The best break now for the Knicks. And here's Barrett. Brunson with it. 6 to shoot. Back to Barrett. Takes the 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. It's Randall with the drive. Fournier for three. And again, New York with the triple. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play, even after the contact, able to absorb it. Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Fournier for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. Inside. Here's Nance. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for R.J. Barrett.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
I'm taking a look at the Pelicans. Lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
Randall right side. Randall is doubled. Stolen away.
New York foul. Evan Fournier. Third personal foul.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great potential. There's a lot of talent, a lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
Here's Daniels. It's rebounded by New York. Now Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they...
Take off, cause I know the Indian ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah. I ain't hearing not a young